What's up guys, NDM Tech here. So Apple announced 3 new Apple Watches this time. The Apple Watch Series 8, the SE2 and the all new Apple Watch Ultra. So let's start with the Apple Watch Series 8. So Series 8 has the same design as Series 7, the same bezel-less display and all that nice things, but it gets a brighter display compared to the Series 7. Apple also added a new temperature sensor along with the ECG and the blood oxygen monitor and all that. They have added 2 of them actually. One is under the display and one is the one that comes in contact with your skin. And this temperature sensor helps Apple add ovulation information as well to cycle tracking. So that's a great thing. And with this temperature sensor, Apple Watch will also check our temperature every 5 seconds overnight so that we'll get an idea of how our temperature varied while we were sleeping. And it also gets new sensors for crash detection so that the Apple Watch will notify emergency services automatically if you ever get involved in a car accident. With the running activity in the Activity app, now the Apple Watch can measure stride length so that you can compete with yourself. And in the swimming activity, now the Apple Watch can dry itself up automatically once the activity is over. Like once you're done swimming, the Apple Watch will automatically eject the water out. You don't have to manually rotate the crown and do all that. And all these are swim-proof, dust-proof and crack-resistant. So yeah, we have to notice that they use the words proof. So it's swim proof, dust proof, but crack resistant because like how generic everything says, glass is glass and glass breaks. Other updates are it gets new Nike bands, and the new Nike watch faces will be available on all the Apple Watches from watchOS 9, and it gets new arms bands, and arms also has a new exclusive Apple Watch face celebrating something, I don't really remember, but yeah, that's there. And with watchOS 9, Apple Watches will also have low power mode, so that'll extend your battery life to 36 hours is what Apple claims, which is great. So it's more like an iPhone low power mode. It'll have all the important features but then disable features like always on display and all that. And with watchOS 9 from Series 5, all the Apple Watches will have international roaming. So these are all the new features and differences with the Apple Watch Series 8. It's available in 4 colors for the sports version, the aluminium case. That is midnight, starlight, silver and red. And for the stainless steel, it's available in 3 colors, that is silver, gold and graphite. And these all comes at a price of 46,000 rupees rounded off. The exact pricing is 45,900 rupees. So yeah, that's a huge price, and I guess that's a perfect time to talk about a cheaper Apple Watch, a budget Apple Watch, and that is the new Apple Watch 2nd generation, Apple Watch SE 2nd generation. So Apple Watch SE 2nd generation gets the new chip from the Apple Watch Series 8. I forgot to mention that actually. S8 is a new chip in Apple Watch which is more power efficient. So this cheaper budget Apple Watch SE2 also gets the same chip as the Series 8. And it doesn't get the new display. They have to cut down on something, right? So it gets the old display, the bezel, the one with more bezels, and it doesn't have always on display, but it has the same brightness, which is a great thing because you shouldn't struggle outdoor trying to see what is going on in your watch. So that's a great thing. And the back case color is color matched this time. It's not black anymore. They're using some new material to match it to the case color. It also gets a crash detection along with fall detection, and it will have all the watchOS 9 features that I mentioned, like low power mode, international roaming, and all these comes at a price of 30,000 rupees rounded off, and to be exact, it is 29,900 rupees. If you're confused about which one to get, you can watch my buying guide here so that you'll get an idea of what to get or should you skip. So yeah, I'll assure you that if you're looking into buying an Apple Watch right now, it's going to clear all your doubts and confusions. Now let's get into the big new Apple Watch, that is the Apple Watch Ultra, made for all the people that uses Apple Watch extensively, like athletes and people who go up the mountains and all that. So Apple Watch Ultra is the biggest Apple Watch ever. It has a size of 49mm, and that's one thing that I forgot to mention with the previous 2 watches, that is Apple Watch Series 8 will be having the same size as Series 7, that is 45mm and 42mm. SE2 will also have its previous generation sizes, that is 41mm and 44mm. But yeah, the Apple Watch Ultra is the biggest one with 49mm. It will get a titanium case with a flat sapphire display, and sapphire means it's very scratch resistant. But one thing to notice is that scratch resistance and crack resistance is inversely proportional. So the higher it is resistant to scratches, the higher it is prone to cracking. Since this is very scratch resistant, it'll be easily breakable. And because of that, Apple has actually protected it by keeping it inside the titanium case, so it won't break from any of the side impacts. It'll only break if you go hit directly on top of the glass. And the Apple Watch Ultra also gets a new housing on the side, which houses a bigger crown and the button. And on the other side, it gets a new action button that you can program to whatever you want. So that'll be the button that you can use in a hurry to like get something done. It has a night mode, which is like a red night mode. Again, it's for people who are going to use this extensively. So they'll have this night mode, which is completely red. And the Apple Watch Ultra's battery is going to last 36 hours for normal use, and Apple has promised a software update that's going to come later this year, which will have software optimization, which will enable the Apple Watch to last till 60 hours, which is crazy great. And it has 2 speakers, which also has this siren feature that will put out an 86 decibel sound. So if you are ever in a place where you get stranded completely, you can use the siren to alert people around you. And it gets precise GPS tracking with L1 and L5 together. So now even in between buildings, you'll get a precise GPS tracking. And it gets a new Compass app that has this waypoint tracking. So if people ever get lost, they can actually follow the waypoint and get back to where they started. This Apple Watch is also capable of diving to more depths. And it also has military grade rating. And it has new 3 bands: Alpine Loop, Ocean Band and Trail Loop. And all this comes at a price of 90,000 rupees, like 90,000 rupees. It's $800 in US. In India, it's precisely 89,900, but yeah, 90,000 rounded off. So again, if you're confused with all these information on which one to buy, you got the buying guide here. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next one.